Hi, right, today we're going to be having a look at my GLA, which is something I got from after being recommended from Garage RC, and absolutely love this car. I took a few tweaks. I'm going to go over what I've done quickly and what we will be doing in the very near future. I'm going to do a little bit of a video and a shared video with Garage RC. So what we've done for this one from stock. Right, when I built this, I was recommended by G that these servo horns, the servo bracket, they're not the best because they've got little lugs that come out. They slightly stick out, which pushes the servo forward. And in turn, what that does is it pushes this horn out forward. So when you steer, the arms, look, they hit here. So this is a lot better than it was. You can imagine this was stuck out another 2 or 3 mil, 2 mil possibly. So you could steer to about there, but on the other side you could get full lock. So we've had to adjust that. I've got to try another servo horn at some point so we can get full lock this way. It's not far off it now, but it's a work in progress. Apart from that, it's amazing. Love this car. It's absolutely great. What else have I done? So what we did is, because I use a Synchro Touch for the rest of my Mini Zs, we've put on a receiver, which is the KR331, and by doing this, I can run the third channel for the gyro, so I can set it off my Synchro Touch. Where before I was using a FlySky GR3, I believe it was. I do actually have a case here. Yeah, it was the FSGR3E receiver, which will bind with Synchro Touch, but for some reason the channel 3 won't work properly for the gyro settings, but where on my Synchro Touch it will. So this was a massive upgrade, cheap upgrade, but yeah, it makes a world of difference. The ESC normally comes with one of these little PH plugs, so I've snipped that off and put one of these black, I believe JSTs are they, plugs. I've got one of those on there instead, so that's direct now. What else have I done? I actually used the battery strap to hold my receiver on, and it doesn't go anywhere at all. It's pretty in there. It moves, but it's in there. So what I've done is I've put in some Velcro, and then I've Velcroed my battery. If it sticks on, I've Velcroed my battery, so when I put it in, it stays in. Don't need any straps. Yeah, just so much easier, so much, well, it's just better really. This is the 98mm chassis. I would like to have a look at the 90, I believe they do a 90mm chassis, which I wouldn't mind having a look at. Just because I've got 4 90mm shells, Mini Z shells kicking about that I'm not using, so it'd be nice to use one. And this shell from Kyosho looks amazing, but the only issue I have with these, and a lot of the new Kyosho shells, is they're so flimsy. So flimsy. One tap, pop, shell comes off. So at some point I will be looking at making a brace that will come down off the side, go along the bonnet and come up the other side, and I'll do the same through the window, just to give it that bit extra rigidity like you used to get like with the old RX-7 shells and stuff. Like this is the new one, and I've got here an RX-7, just an old one, headlights come off, old basher shell, but it's my old 020, but that it's a lot stiffer than that. So if I can get it to this sort of rigidity, it'd be absolutely fantastic. But apart from that, no, love the shell. It does take a, I must admit, with it being a bit more flexible, it does take a couple of batterings, but yeah, I don't really want to smash that one up, to be honest with you. What else have we done or going to do? Well, to be fair, I think the car runs really smooth. Like, I'm running LF5 drift tyres on this, and because I'm using this for drifting, and I'm drifting this on an RCP track, and it drifts really, really nice on an RCP track on LF5s, which I was really surprised about. Didn't think it would. But even this, I believe it's an 8,600 kV motor, which I don't know if you can see. You know, tiny little thing. But even with the drift tyres on, I can full throttle it out of a corner up the straight, and it would just pin straight in a straight line. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant car. Can't fault it. The only thing I could fault is possibly coming up with a different steering mechanism. So move that out of the way, just because it's just hitting. Need to see if we can get a servo horn that sort of comes up and lays back a touch. I don't know if anybody knows anywhere that does them. If they do, please get in touch and let me know, because I'd like to do a review on one. If not, we're going to see if we can either 3D print one, or I'll see if I can get my friend over at Garage RC to possibly print one or design one, which would give us the full lock. Because it's just that. It just bugs me. Yeah, we'll see if we can come up with a different mechanism for it. But in the next video, we're going to be trying a bigger servo, which currently is in my XRX that I'm building. It's not complete yet. I'm almost there. I had an issue with the servo with this, and so I've used this larger servo, which is going to be going into the GLA, because I now have a replacement for the original servo that was in this. But yeah, this will be coming up shortly as well, within the next few weeks. I'm going to do a review on this and learn how to drive it, because I've never driven a rear wheel drive drift car. I've had a quick pop with it, but yeah, it's not the easiest. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes. But yeah, for now, that's what we're going to be doing. So we've got this one coming up, trying a new servo with a new servo mount that sits over the top, not underneath. So that'll be coming up in the near future. A review on the XRX, and some footage of learning to drive and drift a rear wheel drive car, which should be interesting and fun. Might possibly do a spray video, I'm not sure yet. Might happen, might not. But that's what's coming up in the future. And if you're interested, please subscribe, hit the like button, and keep an eye out for notifications for testing of the servo and a review on the XRX. Cheers.